Hi everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the family Liliaceae or lily family. Liliaceae. Liliaceae is commonly called the lily family, which is a characteristic representative of monocotyledonous plants. According to our NCERT, Fabaceae and Solanaceae are dicotyledonous families, and the only one monocotyledonous family is Liliaceae. It is distributed worldwide in all regions. Very first, vegetative characters. Most of them are perennial herbs. Perennial in the sense the plant lifespan which is more than 2 years. Herbs means very small plants. Root. Liliaceae family plant shows fibrous root system. Coming to stem, they shows underground stem. Some of the Liliaceae family plant shows bulbs. Some of the Liliaceae family plant shows the underground stem cob. Some of the Liliaceae family plant shows the underground stem modification rhizome. Leaves. Most of the leaves basal. They shows alternate phyllotaxy, which means each nodal region contains single leaf, and linear leaves exstipulate, which means stipules are absent at base of the leaves, and they shows parallel venation. Here veins and veinlet shows parallel to midrib. Number 2, floral characters. Inflorescence. Most of them shows cymose inflorescence, the two solitary cyme. Solitary cyme is single flowered inflorescence. In that, peduncle terminates into single flower. Often umbellate clusters, which means umbel inflorescence, particularly onion. Coming to flower, flowers are bisexual, which means they contains both androecium and gynoecium, means stamens and pistil. And flowers are actinomorphic. We can cut these flowers into two equal halves in any vertical plane passing through the center. Coming to perianth. Perianth in the sense undifferentiated calyx and corolla, which means sepals and petals are same in color. We cannot distinguish this is sepal and this is petal. So the units of perianth are called tepals. Liliaceae family plants contains tepals 6 in number. The two arranged in two whorls, two layers, 3 plus 3 arrangement. The two fused form, often united into tube-like structure, and shows valvate aestivation, which means the tepals are united form but just contact with each other without any overlapping. This type of aestivation is called valvate aestivation. Coming to androecium, the male reproductive part of the flower, units of stamens. Stamens are 6 in number in Liliaceae family. That too, these 6 stamens are arranged in two whorls, 3 plus 3 arrangement. And this stamen shows epitepalous condition, which means stamens fused with tepals of the perianth or flower. This condition is called epitepalous condition, which is a significant feature of Liliaceae family plants. Then gynoecium, tricarpellary, three carpels, syncarpus. These three carpels are fused in form, which is called syncarpus condition. Ovary is superior, which means ovary present on the thalamus. Trilocular, three locules are present with many ovules, and ovary contains many ovules and shows axile placentation. Coming to fruit, fruit of the Liliaceae is mostly capsule, rarely berry fruit. Coming to seed, so plant contains many ovules, due to that seeds are many, and it is monocotyledonous plant, due to that endospermous. Most of the monocotyledonous plants are endospermic or albuminous seeds. Floral formula BR, which means bracts are present. The next one, dot, within the dot plus symbol, which means actinomorphic. We can cut this flower into two equal halves in any vertical plane. P, perianth, are units of tepals. 6 in number, 2 layers, the two fused form. So 3 plus 3 in the bracket. Androecium, A, units of stamen, 6 in number, arranged in 2 whorls, 3 plus 3. Here, line is present on top of the P and A, which means epitepalous condition. G3, gynoecium, ovary contains 3 carpels. The two 3 carpels are fused with each other, which means syncarpous condition. Underline present under G, which means gynoecium present on thalamus, which indicates superior ovary. Let's see the diagrammatic representation of Liliaceae family plant Allium onion. The given picture showing A, B, C and D. A is Allium plant with bulb and flower. B is inflorescence. Onion shows umbel inflorescence. C is flower. D is floral diagram. In floral diagram, outermost layer is perianth, which contains units of tepals, 6 in number, arranged in 2 whorls, 3 plus 3 arrangement, fused with each other and showing epitepalous condition, which means stamens are fused with tepals. Below to that, androecium, 6 stamens showing epitepalous condition. In the center, innermost layer is TS of ovary. It is showing tricarpellary, trilocular, syncarpous, superior ovary with many ovules. For better understanding, let's check these diagrams carefully. The third one, economic importance of Liliaceae family. Many plants belongs to this Liliaceae family are good ornamental plants. Example, tulips, Gloriosa superba. Some of them are source of medicine. Example, aloe vera. Some are vegetables, asparagus, and some of the plant, particularly Colchicum autumnale, gives the chemical or alkaloid colchicine, which arrests the metaphase spindle fibers during mitosis. We can discuss about this colchicine under cell cycle and cell division. Up to here, we completed entire chapter of morphology of flowering plants, including plant taxonomy. Thank you very much.